So here we go. Discrete random variables. All right, this is very much something from the single maths playbook, just with a little bit more. So really, what is A? We've already got an answer from Path there in the chat. Awesome. If you could tell me how you get that A is a third. Let's start with our very block basics here for statistics. How on earth do we find that A is 1/3? Largely, thank you, Path. Right, this is the disqualifier question. If we struggle with this one, this very, very first one, we're in trouble. But our basic idea of probability is they all add up to 1. And if we deal with that, we should get A is 1/3. I do find sometimes it's easier to turn. I know we spend a lot of time at GCSE and A level getting you to simplify things, but especially with probabilities, having everything over the same denominator is quite useful. So 3, 5, 7, 8, 4/12. All right, so A is 4/12. Now, the real thing to mention here is that what the stats, further stats bring in is this: probabilities of combinations of random variables or transformations of random variables. Now, the message to you really is just solve the inequality. All right, let's find the values of x that actually solve that inequality in both cases. It's nice and simple. All right, so all we need to do is find the values of x that solve this, and then we'll go look them up. Let's see. Oh, at least 7/12. Well, that gives me x has to be less than or equal to 3/2. So what values of x give me 3/2? Probability that x is less than or equal to 3/2. We've got the 3/12 from the -3. It could be -1, and it could be 1. So it is absolutely 7/12. So again, all you have to do if you've got these probabilities with some weird inequality in it is solve the inequality. All right. With further maths, we do not fear the inequality, even when it's quadratic. All right. So let's solve x squared is less than or equal to x plus 2. Let's do it. Boop, 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 boop. Rearrange. Give me an answer, please. Who's got an answer for me? That one, I would argue, is great. Path, are you telling me or are you asking me? Elise agrees with you. Who have I not heard yet in the chat? Come on, stick your heads out. Of course you are. Of course you are, Path. The more you engage, the more you interact, the more you will get out of today. This does factorize x minus 2, x plus 1 is less than or equal to 0. So that is telling me that x needs to be between -1 and 2, can be equal to, because we can be equal to 0. So what values of x do I want? Well, we actually want -1 is legit, 1 is legit, so we get 1/6 plus 1/6, which is 1/3. Yes, he had from -1 to 2. Brilliant. Okay, so first step of today, discrete random variables. All we're really adding in on the sort of very generic term that can crop up across the exam papers, this idea of solving a probability with some wonky inequality in it. Just need to solve it. All right, and then you find the values of x that correspond to that. Cool.